Good morning. It's I think it's a little after 6 o'clock right now. I'm back at Santan Mountain Regional Park. I don't know if you can see the moon in the background. The moon is full. It was dark this morning, about 36 degrees, and the wind was blowing. So I don't know what the wind chill was. Of course, if you're in Canada or if you're in Colorado or Michigan or someplace like that, you're thinking, dude, that's nothing. But it's a beautiful morning. I haven't even had to use my headlamp. I've got my phone with my light shining on my face right now, so hopefully you can see that, but hopefully you can see the full moon in the background. That has been just lighting up the trail this morning, and I can see really, really well. It's really cool being out here. I've seen just a few people. The plan is to do about 10 miles today. I feel really good, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll talk to you later. It's about 8 o'clock. The sun is coming up, and I've done just under 8 miles right now. It's taken me just under 2 hours. And so I thought I'd be going slower than that. So I am headed towards Gold Mine Mountain and then back down to the parking lot. So, I feel pretty good actually. So I haven't been doing a whole lot for the last 6 months. It feels really good to be back at Santan Mountain Regional Park after about 6 months. And I haven't just been taking a break. I have been taking a break, but I have been doing some training. I got into doing some barefoot running. I did a lot of that over the summer and into the fall. A friend of mine who's been an ultra runner for many years said that, hey, you do a little bit of barefoot running once a week and it could help prevent injuries. So I don't know if that's true. If it works, then great, I want to try it. So what I mean is I don't know if that's true for me, but I've been doing it, and I think it's been helping. When I first started doing that, I would run for a mile and then I'd get this really serious pain in my calves, and so I'd have to stop. But I had to build up to it. I think it takes a while to get the flexibility and the strength in your ankles. So I think it could definitely help. We'll find out. If he says it works, I'm willing to try it for sure, because he has way more experience than I do. And I've been running about once a week or so, about 2 miles, sometimes 4 miles, but not really too much. Doing a little bit of strength training. Speaking of strength training, this year I'm going to be focusing quite a bit more on strength training, not just running. I really feel like that's going to help. I'm not sure what else to say. It's a wonderful day. I'm really happy to be out here, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Looking forward to going up to the mountain again, Gold Mine Mountain. I'll check in with you again when I get up there. So I've started my ascent up Gold Mine Mountain, the south side of Gold Mine Mountain. It's not really that tall. I think it's like 800 feet or something, maybe 900 feet, somewhere around there. But it's pretty steep. You do all of that in a very short distance, so it's pretty good. It's good for the legs. I haven't done this for a long time, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just barely starting. I feel pretty good, so we shall see. Man, it's been cold today. I had that my fleece jacket, my fleece hat on most of the time. It's a little after 8 o'clock, and I just took my jacket off. And it's still nice and cool. That's pretty awesome. A couple more months and it won't be like that at all. will forget that it was ever cold in Arizona. All right, I just went over Goldmine Mountain. Now, I said earlier, it's not that tall. I don't know what the height is from like sea level or, you know, to the top, but from the trail, it's only about like 800 feet elevation gain, a little bit over that, I think. But, you know, it's pretty steep. It's very steep over, you cover that in a short distance. Very, very rocky. This trail is extremely rugged, and it's good. Good training for keeping your balance, good training for strengthening your ankles and your knees, and good training for the Grand Canyon, because the Grand Canyon trails are really rugged. But I have to say, this trail right here is a bit more rugged than in just about anything you'll find on the Grand Canyon, and that's good because the training should be as hard or harder than what you're trying to do. What happens is in the Grand Canyon is the distance and the sustained elevation gain, going up and going down especially, really takes a toll on your body. So this year, speaking of elevation gain, this year I think Carl and I will be focusing a lot more on hills, going up, going down, going down. So I have to say that it really wasn't that hard. It was a lot, I don't want to say easy, but easy. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be. And that's good. It tells me a little bit about what my fitness level is. I'm way further ahead than I have been in previous years. That this time of year training, except for last year. Last year I did the Santan Mountain, or the Santan Scramble, my ultra marathon, and I think, honestly, I think that was the beginning of trouble for me in 2019, because I think I developed some injuries during that race, and it just sort of mounted as the weeks and months went on, which led up to me not really being as prepared as I wanted to be in May when we went to the Grand Canyon. So that's one of the reasons I took a big long break. So I wanted to rest up and heal up and start fresh. One of the reasons that I make these videos, or have been making these videos, started making these videos, is just to hold me accountable for doing the training. It's quite a lot of work. It's a lot of focus and it's a pretty big commitment to kind of transform your body and mind into into the person you want to be, particularly if you have a really high athletic goal. And I'm continually fighting age, right? I'm not getting any younger. In fact, I'll be 49 this year. That's crazy. I can't even, it's just hard to believe. Hearing myself say that doesn't sound accurate, but it's true. And so fighting that, and that's actually been one of my motivations the whole time, is I don't want to be, just accept getting older and not being, being of little use, slowing down and parking it in the garage and not ever doing anything again. So I don't want to sit on the couch and watch life pass me by. But I have to tell you, sometimes it's really tempting because I get tired. This year has been quite a bit of a roller coaster itself. 2019 was. We'll see what 2020 has in store. It's been an awesome morning. I had planned on coming here all this week, but when it came down to it, oh man, I had a little bit of a difficult time getting up this morning. I just wanted to relax today, but glad I didn't. I'm glad I chose to come out here. And one of the things again that got me out here was I wanted to make this video, and I realize that there aren't thousands of people watching this, but there are a few of you, and I do appreciate it. Many of you have reached out to me with a lot of support, and I just can't thank you enough. So hope you guys have an awesome rest of the week. I'm going to be heading back to the parking lot. I think I'll end up with about 10 miles, and call it good. So see you next time. Okay, Strava says 11.3 miles and about a little over 14-minute mile pace. Okay, well, I thought it was a little less than that, but that's cool. I'll take it. Man, my nose is running like crazy today. I start running, then my nose, thinks I'm lonely, so he starts running, and yeah.